Good day, I'm Theodore Henry, and this is your JIS News for Tuesday, September 27, 2022. The Ministry of Education and Youth is advising school boards and principals to exercise caution in determining the operations of schools over the next few days. The decision to continue online or face-to-face classes will be based on assessment of the institutions following the impact of Tropical Storm Ian and the safety of students and staff. The Met Office says unstable weather conditions associated with Hurricane Ian will linger across the island through to Friday, producing moderate showers and thunderstorms. The Education Ministry is therefore encouraging school administrators to continue using existing communication channels to notify parents, students, and staff on school operations. Schools are also being advised to utilize their best judgment in exercising self-care and safety in all circumstances. Families who were displaced by fire in Olympic Gardens in November 2018 are now benefiting from a free housing solution. On Friday, the Ministry of Local Government, through its Indigent Social Housing Program, handed over the keys to the 12-unit complex along 4th Street in the community. The property was built at a cost of $37 million, with each unit consisting of a kitchenette, living room, bathroom, and bedroom. 9 of the 12 units have been set aside for the fire victims, and the remaining 3 will be distributed by the new social housing program. Prime Minister Andrew Holness, who is Member of Parliament for the area, says the complex is the next phase in the provision of social and indigent housing to Jamaica's vulnerable population.
These houses are not going to be owned individually. You will be able to occupy them on a long lease because they are built in a strata form. The idea, obviously, is that if they outgrow this, their circumstances change and they move out, then they can hand back the keys to us and we will give it to someone else who is in need.
Jamaica Promotions Corporation, JAMPRO, says it continues to stimulate economic development through increased investment and export by supporting investors wishing to do business in Jamaica. Head of the Global Digital Services Unit, Vivian Scully, says for the past several years, Jamaica has been garnering significant attention as an outsourcing destination.
One of the attractiveness that Jamaica presents is significant talent pool, but also complemented by a pro-business government, a pro-business environment, which means there is free movement of investment capital in and out for the investors.
Explaining the role of JAMPRO in supporting investment opportunities for the country, Mr. Scully explained that, among other things, the agency is providing significant strategic support to the sector through development initiatives.
The Global Services Sector Initiative, which I mentioned earlier, provides significant funding for training, marketing, and continued promotions of the sector to investors across the globe, and also in developing the local talent to meet the needs of the companies that are here to ensure their continued growth.
Mr. Scully says the sector is poised to achieve the growth target of 75,000 persons by 2025, with added focus on high-value technology areas. Meanwhile, global outsourcing company Intelsia is projecting a 23% increase in its employees by the end of 2022. The company opened its first Caribbean office in Kingston on Thursday with 608 staff members. That number is expected to increase to 750 by year end. This information was shared by Cluster Director for Intelsia Jamaica, Mireille de Brucker, who was speaking at a JIS think tank on Friday.
The number 1,000 employees is a number that we have out there that easily can be exceeded with the right track and the right strategy on bringing on new our employees. And not just our contact center agents, right? We're talking about support, training, human resources, anything that is needed to really effectively and efficiently operate a contact center of world-class contact center.
The cluster director says the organization is on a fast growth pattern, and its most important asset is really signing the right people for the right positions.
We are aware, with the support of JAMPRO, of course, that we will see that ongoing support. I heard about the GSS program and things like that. So this is all going to be about partnership.
256 individuals in the Jamaica National Service Corps, JNSC, have successfully transitioned to the Jamaica Defense Force, JDF. The graduation ceremony took place on Friday following a one-year training which includes the Basic Fitness Standard Test, Community Service, On-the-Job Training, and the Military Swim Test. Permanent Secretary in the Ministry of National Security, Courtney Williams, congratulated the soldiers for completing the arduous training.
Undoubtedly, you will play a significant role in advancing public safety and public order while strengthening national defense and security. As Permanent Secretary for the Ministry of National Security, I want to acknowledge the tremendous work that the JDF has been doing to attract unattached youth by fostering personal and professional development.
Since 2017, the JNSC has been the standard mode of enlistment for persons joining the JDF to serve as full-time soldiers. It is structured to provide continual development over the one-year service period and to build a range of life skills, sound character, and versatility. And finally, Jamaicans and visitors to the island can now access secure ground transportation services in real time using the new ride-hailing mobile application GetGo. The app, which was officially launched last week with its first feature, dubbed Do Ride, is available on both Android and iOS platforms. While speaking at the recent launch, Transport Minister Audley Shaw says the app marks another step towards a more technologically inclusive and efficient transportation sector in Jamaica.
The hope is that with this super app, there will be greater freedom and power to transform the transportation industry, while simultaneously empowering all Jamaican businesses to access technology for the delivery of their products and services at the same level experienced globally.
The GetGo service is being provided through a partnership between technology company Ridium Caribbean and the Jamaica Union of Travelers Association, JUTA, Montego Bay chapter.
Now, eventually, we'll have more people in JUTA on it, but right now, as we're starting out with JUTA drivers. So what will happen is people will be able to actually get on their phone, and it don't matter where they are, they will be able to book a ride, just like Uber. And they'll be able to get the rate, get the fee, see the driver's ratings, and they'll be able to travel anywhere in the country. This is the first step for launching GetGo.
And that's it for JIS News Today. I'm Theodore Henry. Thanks for watching.